Let us review how to build a mono. We start by bending our knees on and lifting on one corner, all the while making sure our fingers are out of the way of pinch points. We lift and bring the one wall to its position, and in its position, if it is stable on its own, we can leave it like that and proceed to the next step. If it's not, we can ask a coworker for help. We don't want to get injured. The next step is to bring up another wall, and we move around to the side. Again, bending our knees, we bring it to the floor. To put the walls in place, we move it at an angle and then come around to the side and put it in place. And we do the same for the other side, starting with an angle and putting it in place. And then we move around to the wall on the floor, bending our knees. We lift, put the wall in place. We do one side at a time. And we must ensure these pieces are lined up so the latches can engage properly, and there we have it. Let us review an alternate way to build a mono. We start on one corner, bending our knees. We ensure our fingers are not in any pinch points. And we start by lifting the wall and moving it to the upright position. We ensure it is stable on its own. If it's not stable on its own, we ask a coworker to help us. And then we start with the collapsed wall, and we bring that up. And then while bringing it back, we bend our knees, and we also give ourselves enough room so the wall doesn't fall and hit our body. We then move around to the side and step onto the floor base of the mono, and using both arms, keeping your fingers clear of pinch points, we lift it slowly, move backwards, watch where you're walking backwards, put it stable, and then from there, move it into position. And we do the same with the other wall. And as we move back, we are always looking behind us to make sure there aren't any tripping hazards. Again, we may be stepping onto another mono, so we always have to be looking backwards to make sure we're not tripping on anything. And once that's clear, we move back, put the wall in place, and then we move around to the front, bringing the last wall up, engaging the latches one side at a time. And we're done. Always remember when you're working with a mono, either building or collapsing, to avoid the pinch points with your hands.